Good afternoon. In the news today, Movember has started once again. Zombies come to North Bay, and the varsity basketball coach wants more for his team. I'm Brittney Whitmell, and this is Canadore Newsnet. Our top story. With weather turning ugly, windy, and cold, it's time for men to start thinking about keeping their upper lips warm and fuzzy. And uber manly. As Andrew Hockridge reports, Movember is here.
It's Movember, and Canadore College has prepared itself for the nationwide annual mustache campaign. Men from across the country grow out their mustaches for a full month and for one motion, to raise awareness for prostate cancer. This year, the college hopes to see many students and faculty alike supporting the stash by the end of the month. CSRC Vice President in Turl, Adam Bevan, is pushing to see a high number in donations raised this year.
Last year, we raised about $1,000. I'd like to see that, maybe $1,500, $2,000, raise the bar a bit. I believe it's possible for sure. We have enough students here, so no reason it can't be done.
The campaign itself has only been around for a few years and has gained quite the public attention. The movement has since spread across the world, and in 2011, Canadians were the largest contributors to Movember charities of any other nation. As the awareness grows, so does one's mustache. Just asked last year's winner, Jared Lacombe, what he thinks of the campaign.
The ability to actually grow my mustache was kind of a selling point too, and not to mention the fact that it's for a good cause and it's raising a lot of money for prostate cancer. Both were pretty big in doing it, not to mention it's kind of fun.
The movement has raised nearly $5 million so far and more than $38.1 million last year alone. Like the fight against breast cancer, women and men are both encouraged to channel their inner Ron Swanson and get involved. For Canadore Newsnet, I'm Andrew Hockridge.
Brains, blood, and zombies may sound scary, but J Square Productions is trying to bring some fun into their shows. As Saidia Zaloski reports, J Square is trying to bring a new genre of theater to life.
Brain-eating, bloodthirsty zombies. J Square Productions strives to give you a bone-chilling experience that keeps you on the edge of your seat. Vice President of the small theater group, Spencer King, explains how the group wants to bring new life to theater, like in their latest production, Night of the Living Dead. King explains how passionate they are with their projects.
J Squared, like I said, we aim for a fun, exciting show. We're a group who's been doing this. I've been doing this since I was 8 years old, performing with Dreamcoat and in high school at Whitfield with the company, and now with my own company, J Squared, and that makes me excited. And with that excitement, I channel that into putting on a show to make you excited. That's our goal.
From past productions like Reservoir Dogs, The Three Musketeers, and presently, Night of the Living Dead, the ambitious theater group sets out to demonstrate a new genre of theater. Josh Morris is excited to have purchased the tickets to the classic horror tale that began the zombie craze.
Pay for 2 seats. We're only going to use the edge though, so it should be a good time, real good time. Me and my mom are really going to enjoy this one.
Don't let your wallet hold you back from the unique retelling of the classic horror tale. J Square Productions offers group rates. Whether you are a family or a group of friends, you can get your ticket for as low as $10. For Canadore Newsnet, I'm Saidia Zaloski.
That's all we have.
Greg is outside with an update on the weather. Let's go outside to see what the conditions are like.
Good afternoon, Brittany. It's pretty nice out right now as I'm standing in front of the Canadore College pond. The sun is out, but that doesn't mean to put your winter jackets away quite yet, as it is still chilly. Let's have a look to see what the weather has in store for us this evening. It is currently 0 degrees but feels like -4. Moving into this evening, we'll have a clear look at the stars tonight as we have clear skies with the temperature dropping to -7. Tomorrow will remain sunny but still chilly at -3. That's your North Bay forecast for today. Enjoy the sun and stay bundled up. Back to you, Brittany.
That's okay. The U.S. elections are now over and Obama has won again. Anthony Kellner took to the hallways of Canadore to ask students their opinion on the election results.
Yeah, I think America got it right again. I think Romney was a little too out of touch with the social rights of people. I think if the Republicans want to gain some traction, they're going to have to get with the program and give people some social rights. All right, thanks. Appreciate it.
Here's a great deal for students with tight budgets. There's a new student pricing policy at the Capital Center. It's called YouGo. As Saidia Zaloski reports, it means a deep discount on student entertainment.
Never complain that there is nothing to do. The Capital Center makes it easy for students to partake in fun events in the heart of the city. If the price is holding you back, they also offer student discounts through the YouGo service and even some volunteer opportunities that will have you enjoying the show.
I was there that day.
We have also opportunities on performance nights where you could be a ticket taker and usher, as well as opportunities where we cater events and we need bartenders and servers. Those I'd say are in the most demand right now are the bartenders and servers. One of the great perks about being a volunteer at the Capital Center is that during your shift you often get to watch the performance. Maybe not the full thing, but they definitely make it accessible for you to enjoy the arts, so if that's something you're interested in, it'd be great to have you down here.
Whether it be attending a free movie screening this Friday, a ballet workshop Wednesday, or a piece of the Tim Burton exhibit followed by the movie Sleepy Hollow, all that matters is your preference. Whether it be a production, concert, or show, the Capital Center makes it easy for students to enjoy art and culture in North Bay. For Canadore Newsnet, I'm Saidia Zaloski.
Coming up next, our weatherman Greg Samus takes a look at the local forecast and answers the question, is the sun going to stay or is the snow creeping up? Now it's time to look at our local weather forecast with Greg Samus. Greg, it was pretty sunny out there today. Can we expect more sun this week?
Thank you, Brittney. And yes, the sun is out now, but we'll see how long it's willing to stay.
Okay. 1 second, going black.
But we are off.
Now it's time to take a look at the local weather forecast with Greg Samus. Greg, it looked pretty sunny out there today. Can we expect more sun this week?
Thank you, Brittney. And yes, the sun is out now, but we'll see how long it stays later on. But for now, we're going to start off with the wide map of Canada here. And we're going to start things off. We got the temperature down in Vancouver. They've got sun and a little bit of cloud, but they're at 10 degrees. We're going to move to Edmonton. They're sitting at 0. They are getting a little bit of snow. Down in Regina, they're down to 5 degrees with a little sun and cloud. And as we move over to eastern Ontario here, we've got Toronto down here at 5 degrees with a little bit of sun. And up in St. John's, you have cloud and 5 degrees. And down in Halifax, they also got a little bit of snow at 2 degrees. We're going to switch to the radar map of Ontario here. And as you can see, there is no clouds in our near future, as it's just looking beautiful out there, sunny, 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 that's what we have. And now we're gonna switch to the long range forecast. Today it's at 3 degrees, north coming out of the northeast. Tomorrow, 3 degrees, winds out of the northwest at 9 degrees. Friday, we're gonna get a little bit of clouds at 4 degrees. Saturday, some snow at 3 degrees. And for Sunday, to end the week off, we're gonna be down to up to 3 degrees there. So it's gonna be all right, but we're gonna get a little bit of cloud cover coming in over the weekend. Back to you, Brittney.
After the break, Mike Ball fills us in on a sports-filled week. With me is our sports anchor, Mike Ball. Mike, what's going on with the varsity Panthers?
Well, Britt, they're struggling on the court, but the team is committed to staying academically stable. The Canadore College Athletic Mentoring Program gives students the opportunity for development, not just in their basketball skills, but in their education. Coaches want to make sure that student athletes are students first.
This year is Canadore's first year with the varsity basketball team. Also, is the only sport at Canadore that has an athletic mentoring program, which is also known as the CCAMP, the Canadore College Athletic Mentoring Program. In this program, mentors are there to help each player individually in their tough times, academic problems, and so on. The people on the team this year are students first, players second. They came here for school, not just for basketball.
First of all, you have to understand, these are student athletes, and it starts with the word student. They all came here when they were recruited, okay, spoke with their coaches, spoke with their parents, friends, and so on, and I told every one of the players, if you're coming here just to play basketball, I don't want you, because they're just going to wind up failing, and then that means starting all over again. So being a student athlete, okay, we want to make sure that they're successful or have a chance of succeeding. And so the mentoring program will help identify anybody who might be in jeopardy, okay, or leaning towards having some difficulty. And that way we can match them with these people, get them some tutors, get them some help. And we've been able to do that with a lot of success in the last 2 weeks, in fact.
Like everybody else, you go through hard times with school and stuff like that. It gets stressful, and a mentor usually guides you in the right direction.
I think it's good. It's good because I know sometimes schooling gets a little bit tough, and for a person to be there, a mentor, that'll be a lot easier for me and myself and everybody else.
For Canadore's basketball team, this is Chad Belanger.
Moving along into some NBA news, it wasn't the busiest schedule, but there were a few teams in action. The Toronto Raptors were demolished by the Oklahoma City Thunder last night, 108-88. Russell Westbrook poured into a game high of 19 points for the Thunder while battling his sore shoulder. Serge Ibaka was stellar on both ends of the floor, also chipping in with 17 points and 2 blocked shots. An interesting side note is that Raptors guard Kyle Lowry left the game late in the second with a shoulder injury. His status is still up in the air and will be listed as day to say. The Denver Nuggets take down the Detroit Pistons 109-97 in their home opener. Andre Iguodala racked in a game high of 17 points and chipping in 10 game rebounds. Greg Monroe scored 27 points and 10 rebounds for the Pistons, but turned out not to be enough in the end as the Denver Nuggets took home their first victory of the season. The Orlando Magic suffered their first loss of the season as the Chicago Bulls took down a hard-fought game 99-93 in front of the Chicago Faithfuls. Luol Deng scored 23 points in a strong performance, with 15 of them coming in from the second half. Joakim Noah had 20 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 blocks as well. Aaron Aflalo led the Magic with 28 points in the loss. Hockey fans exploded with excitement with the arrival of news that North Bay will once again be a part of the OHL. Anthony Kellner asked around Canadore for student opinions.
I think it's a great opportunity for North Bay. I grew up in Sault Ste. Marie watching the Sioux Greyhounds. I actually was a water boy and the mascot when Joe Thornton was playing for them. I got to see him get drafted to Boston. It's going to be great for the local community. I'm involved in culinary, and for that angle to boost North Bay economy is really beneficial, and I think it'll help with the rivalry too between Sudbury and Sault Ste. Marie and give a chance for northern teams to really duke it out.
I don't know very much about it, but I think it's cool. Like, it'll be good for the community. It'll be nice to have like something else to do. It'll be fun to go and watch games.
So Brittney, are you ready for our daily sports trivia question? What player went from the Centennials to the Ottawa Senators team?
Was it Steve Monador?
No, but that was a good guess, Brittney. Actually, Steve plays for the Chicago Blackhawks.
Oh, okay.
The answer you were looking for is Chris Neal.
Oh, that makes more sense. Well, thanks, Mike. To check out other stories and newscasts, you can visit theclaw.ca. Canadore Newsnet is produced by students in the journalism and TV programs. That's our show for today. Thank you for watching. For everyone here at Canadore Newsnet, I'm Brittney Whitmell.